the ones in school go to Kabul. And then those who are remaining for vocation, that's between the age of 14 to 17. Vocation in terms of salon, they can.
So how many students do you have? How many children do you have right now?
Right now, here,
Uh-huh.
there are about 15 here right now.
15.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And in Kamulu we have
58. And in the opposite side?
no, those are the dormants right now.
For the 15. So you only have 15. What age group?
Right now here between 13 to 17.
So they've come from 13, or they were here from very early and then they've gone.
Oh no, we keep them for only up to 6 months because of the child care reforms. So we reintegrate them back to the family.
So are you dealing with abused children or
We do street connected girls.
straight? Fantastic. So how do you receive them? Who brings them here?
Okay, normally there's a rescue period. We do rescue work on the streets. We also get referrals from the child offices and also the police station. Yes.
Fantastic. So mine was to just come. Oh, the cat needs a lot of attention. Mine was just to come and verify that you've got the food. You've got the food?
Yes, thank you again for the
Okay.
donation.
All right. And the children are not here right now.
They are. You're welcome to see them.
Don't go back with the sweets. Just because they're less, bring the sweets. They'll have two. Umewapatia paketi moja? Mbili. Sawa sawa. Okay. So just the one.
Yes, just that.
Fantastic. So, Maria, Easter? Are you a Muslim?
We take all of them in, but you know, for us, we don't
And is the place owned by the Catholic Church?
No, this is owned by the Rescue Dada Center.
Okay. So the Catholic Church is only the supporter. Okay. And if you had a moment right now to introduce your place, I want you to ask for what you need, what you need from the private sector and Kenyans, and what you need from the government. Okay. So you get an opportunity to introduce yourself and say that.
Okay,
And introduce the place.
so this is Rescue Dada Center. We deal with street connected girls between the ages of 5 to 17. This is our drop-in center. Our main center is in Kamulu. In terms of donation, we do take donations in kind and also food stuff. Right now here, our main need is for the vocation, that is the salon. So items like the blow dryers,
So they learn here.
yes.
Okay. So Charity, based on how they are registered, could we then, are you registered as an NGO or a CBO?
NGO.
NGO.
Yes.
So you see the problem is,
NGO cannot go through.
yeah. You see the problem is, I think over the years, the government just assumed that NGOs are funded by donors. All right, or NGOs is a higher cadre of institution. So we developed something called community-based organizations and self-help groups.
Yes.
So NGAF, the Affirmative Action Fund for NGAF, is really for the CBOs that are working in the grassroots and the self-help groups. But what exactly are you looking for? You're looking for saloon equipment?
Yes.
Yeah.
For the ones here.
Yeah. So
Yes.
you're looking for dryers, blow dryers, and
And also chairs for the clients.
so people come here to get their hair done.
Yes.
So then
it's
they
really-
learn?
It's a practical
Yes.
kind of
So
learn.
they learn at the same time you're offering a service and getting money.
Yes.
Yeah, and charging of.
No, we don't charge them because they're
No,
learning.
not them. The ones who come to use your
No,
services.
no.
So they come and they have their hair done for free.
Yes, because
Okay.
it's a learning process. for
Okay,
them.
it's a learning process.
Yeah.
All right. So you let me know what you're looking for. All right, and then we'll see how we can get other saloons that are refurbishing, or if you're a saloon out there and you've bought new equipment and you have equipment that you'd like to donate. All right. Today we're saying declutter. Okay, you can donate them to Rescue Dada. because they're working with young girls that they've taken out of the streets, and they're rehabilitating them, and they're trying to give them something to be able to, have a career with. Do they go to school, formal school? Do they go to public schools?
The ones in Kamulu, the ones who we reintegrate and place them in formal schools. We have also a need, especially now with the junior secondary and senior secondary. It's getting hard to place them. We used to pay, junior secondary was part of primary.
So it was free. So,
yes,
yeah.
but now when placing them, the money that we place them with is not enough. It doesn't get up. It doesn't even hit a dent to what is required.
So could you have a pay bill number? Or how do people donate to you? How would you ask for some money?
We do have a pay bill number.
So could you tell the public what is your pay bill number?
Maybe it for you.
Okay. All right. So you want to go and get it?
Yes.
All right. Let's go and get it so that we can we can appeal. So basically, any one of you want to speak about your experience and how you are here and how's the home doing? Yeah? Anybody wants to say something? You look like you can talk. Come. No, you're scared. Who can talk? Who wants to say something? Come right here, me. Who wants to say something? No? All shy? Okay, all right. Let's not put any pressure on them. All right, so how many of you want to learn how to be a hairdresser? All right. And how many of you want to learn how to do your nails, how to do manicure, pedicure? All right. And how many want to do something different? Something different. What do you want to do different?
I want to be a model.
You want to be a model? Stand up, let's see how tall you are. How old are you?
17.
17.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Remove those shoes. Let's see your catwalk. She wants to be a model. Let's see how she catwalks. All right. All right. You want to be a model? Let's go. Okay, so you know something, sweetheart? I used to be a model. Okay? I used to be a model. And I was actually Miss Kenya runner-up, okay, at one point. But modeling cannot be a full-time career. Okay? Because there comes a time that you have to stop modeling. So you want to be a hairdresser, you want to do manicure, pedicure, and then you also want to do modeling. So once you finish learning hairdressing, you can do some crazy stuff. You're very beautiful. So you could do modeling, but I want you to do something else. Anybody else here who wants to do something else? Yes? What would you want to do different?
Catering.
Catering.
Yeah.
So you want to do catering. Did you finish your Form 4?
No.
No? Where did you stop?
Grade 5.
Grade 5. Okay. So catering, huh? There are many. You only offer. Where is she? She's. Okay. So yeah. What do you want to do different? Oh, I like when I'm talking careers. You're really ready to speak. Yeah. You want to say something? What do you want to be?
Nurse.
A nurse. So are you in school right now?
I've just finished from forest.
And what did you get?
Seaplane.
Seaplane. Nursing. You can go with seaplane. Have you applied? You finished last year. Okay. So Jane, Jared, the two of you, can you try and see if you can create an application for a KMTC, and then we can pay for her to go and do nursing. Jared.
Yes, when they open up.
Yeah. But no, not when they open. Start the application. It's online, isn't it? Yeah. So you can come and see her, get her results, and see if we can get her. How old are you, sweetie? 18. You want to be a nurse? Great. Okay. So we're going to see. This is the chairman of GAF. All right? Yeah. And he wants to be the senator of Nairobi. So let him start now by working on you. What's your name? Huh?
Mary Ann.
Marianne. Okay. So Marianne wants to be a nurse. Okay.
For her, she's like our daughter here in Rescue Dada Center. We've taken her through primary and high school, and now we want to take her to do maybe a degree or a diploma.
She wants to do nursing.
Yes, in nursing. Now we've been looking for schools for her, but we have a problem with getting a birth certificate and ID. And those are
Because you got her from the streets.
Yes.
So you couldn't get a birth certificate and an ID.
Yes.
And
How did
her
she,
parents?
how did she sit for 4 exams without birth
We
certificate?
wrote a letter for her to sit for her exams. And now
Okay, so you know what? I'm going to give you my number, all right? And you're going to send me her details and her results slip, all right? And then I'm going to go to the registration of births and deaths and see what can we do for her situation, because she exists.
Yes,
She's
yes,
here,
yes.
and she's been with you all along. When did you get her? How old was she?
I'm not quite sure.
Okay, you'll get me all those details. Let me just give you my number. So without a birth certificate, yeah, we have a problem. So you send me a text later. All right, so tell Kenyans what's your pay bill number so they can send you some support.
Okay, so for our pay bill number is 407-8043.
Four-
Account number is Rescue Dada Center.
Okay, say that again.
4078043.
Rescue Dada is the account number.
Yes.
The account
Name is Rescue Dada Center.
last time.
407-8043. Account number Rescue Dada Center.
Perfect. Okay, so can I see the salon? Where's the salon?
Yes.
So I can just see what you have. So we just look on her, they have her but I can see here,
Yeah.
so you don't really have much.
We don't really have much.
You don't even have water, sinks, all that.
What we do, just
Okay, all right. So basically, here we need to do like a complete saloon kind of situation, all right? But what if I were able to get a salon, one of the salon chains, to take them in as trainees? Because you're doing the practical training where you're teaching them how to do it. You're not necessarily. You have an expert, a school, a teacher for.
Yes, we do have a teacher.
Uh-huh.
Yes, and they usually sit for the NITA exams.
Uh-huh.
Afterwards, now the complication comes in when reintegrating
You know,
them.
I saw a really, really good center in Kamkunji. Remember when we went to Kamkunji, when the president was touring? You know, I need to take you to Kamkunji, because then the only thing you'd probably need to do is to take them there, transport them there, and then we get sponsors to pay for their fees, because they have the TVET in Kamkunji offers the whole beauty therapy, hairdressing, manicure, pedicure, everything. Because here we're starting from zero, so to speak. Yeah, is that an option?
Maybe that's something maybe you can talk to the director about.
I would love, send me the name of the director,
Yes.
because I would like to take him or her.
Huh.
I'd like to take her to see the Kamkunji setup, the TVET in Kamkunji, and to see if there's a nearby TVET that has all those facilities, right? Because I'm looking here and I'm thinking we have to literally set it up like from zero. Yeah, even though you're able to do, I mean, we need, you know, to do hairdressing, I think you need all the equipment. Yeah. So when is this? When is it open again? When do they start? So I can come and see practically how it happens.
After the public holidays.
So on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So on Tuesday the girls will be here having some training.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to try and see if I can nip on over from Parliament and come just to have a look, and then understand and appreciate. And I'll also go back to Kamkunji and see if there's another TVET around here. Jane, kuna TVET hapa Starehe ambayo inapeana salon na manicure pedicure? Kwa sababu hiyo ya Kamkunji tutaenda pamoja.
Ile iko normally watu wa Starehe wanaenda ile iko Pumwani.
Yeah.
Uko chini.
Yeah.
Starehe hakuna.
Starehe hakuna TVET. Hiyo ndio shida ya kupinga serikali na kusahau na watu kusaidia. Tukimbia MP. Sawa. Asante. Thank you very much.
Thank you also
Okay, thank
for
you.
the donations.
The food, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. It's a little we can do to make sure that Easter is going to be special for all of you.
Yes.
So you guys, you're going off for lunch or dinner or whatever. I'm going for Mr. and Miss. Yeah. You still want to ask me a question? Or you want to spare me? Or we'll do the sit down. Okay, so Monday. We're looking at Monday. Over and out. It's been lovely hanging with you all. Tomorrow we're going to start early in the morning and finish another 10, 12 homes, and then we continue on Monday or Sunday and just basically go around and make sure that all the homes receive the food and get to understand what are the challenges and see who we can make interventions to. So have a blessed Good Friday. Have a lovely